Well, Jim, our final question this week on the Drive-Thru, sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from, oh boy.
From oh boy, I haven't heard from him in ages.
Sifof.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
First, let me apologize in advance. I know this is his real name. Sifofestu.
What?
No. I'm trying to do this. Sifofestu Sturman in Johannesburg, South Africa.
How do you spell that first name?
Siphosethu.
Well, okay.
Well, try it.
Sifafastu.
You know, I think that's probably what it is.
As Mama Cornette used to say, you do and you'll clean it up. Go ahead.
Good day, Jim, and your co-host who never reads our questions.
Well, egg on your face there now, Sifafastu.
You can call me Gift from Johannesburg, South Africa. Oh, God, I'm trying to do this.
I prefer to just call you long distance, but anyway, nevertheless.
My question, between the two men, Sting and The Undertaker, who was more successful? Who has had the bigger impact and stronger legacy? My pick is Undertaker, because to me, he is the greatest of all time. His gimmick, his longevity, the WrestleMania streak, and his in-ring work, it's everything to me. I can tell you, Taker is even big here in South Africa. Sting, not so much.
Sting, not so much. Now, everybody is going to say, oh, look, Cornette's knocking Sting again. I'm saying, yeah, they've both been big stars, but The Undertaker's on a different level, not just above. Sting never had the opportunity to be at Undertaker's level because he made excellent money, but he maybe not as much as Taker would have made, because I don't see how, just that 3 years of, Bischoff spending money like a drunken sailor in WCW. But Sting never got the chance. He only worked for Crockett for a little over a year, and then they sold to TBS. And from 88, really, 89 was still a decent year, and 90 was okay. But from 90 to 96, WCW was a non-entity, drew no major money, no major crowds. It was a television product and a mismanaged company. While Undertaker was starting the streak at WrestleMania and becoming one of the biggest names in the history of the biggest wrestling promotion in the history of the world. And Taker stayed there. Sting was out of the business for a while and then went to TNA. And once again, they paid him well for the work he did, but he never had the opportunity to draw major crowds with TNA. He didn't have the opportunity to do major pay-per-view buy rates. So in any quantification, The Undertaker is a bigger star. Any quantification besides in-ring talent and performance is subject to your interpretation. Mileage may vary, but there's no way to objectively quantify Sting in any business metric. Big crowds, major matches of longevity, huge buy rates. There's no way that anybody can compare. A lot of the guys that worked for a long period of time in the WWF can't compete with Undertaker. So there's no comparison there. Maybe that's not what he's looking for, but that's it.
So you're saying Sting, not so much.
Well, I mean, it's not even in this instance, it's not Sting's fault. He was never with a company that could present him on a worldwide platform, give him the big name opponents and the fucking chance to draw major crowds. The only time WCW drew crowds in any comparison to the WWF during Sting's run there from 1987 to 2001 was a 3-year period from 96 to 99, right? Or 97 to 2000, whatever it was. Undertaker continued for the last 20 years. He's been in front of bigger crowds and bigger stadiums, bigger pay-per-view rates, bigger fucking $1 million gates, etc. More people around the world have seen him. It's just, it's not a fair comparison.